Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome to Friday Rise of the Drow, hosted by Nick. We are going to bring it up. Everybody can say hi, and Nick can get the show rolling the way he wants to.
Thanks once again
Hello.
for hosting. Really appreciate you, Frankie, there. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining, ladies, gentlemen, and the Emperors. As we all know, everybody was on the road on their way back to Embla from Stoneholm. You guys faced, according to what I'm tracking, one encounter so far on this travel, and are still on your way. Looks like we're going to be down Cook and Scott tonight. So, if we do any combat or anything like that, Ursa and Edmund will just be not there in the background. Because I don't really want to separate the party. But in the meantime and in between time, you guys are traveling the Underdark Caverns, on your way toward Embla, perhaps licking your wounds a bit from the last encounter. Is there anything anybody needs to roleplay right now? Any interactions you guys want to do with each other's characters?
So, Nadri is, as we're getting closer to Embla and all of this stuff, he's kind of looking a little off, and he's gonna walk up to Balrin and say, "Hey, Balrin, can I talk to you for a minute, buddy?"
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. What's up?
So I've been thinking, getting pretty close to this whole Holoth thing, and I know I've been putting on kind of a brave face and stuff, but every time you bring it up, you kind of say that we're all gonna die, and that got me to thinking, if I die and you don't, please don't resurrect me.
Well, I mean, are you sure?
Yeah. So, be honest with you, Balrin. Up top there, I wasn't a very good guy. I lived by myself. I got kicked out of my circle because, you know, the whole rah thing. There ain't a whole lot up there that I'd like to come back to, and it's been a pretty rough life. So, that mushroom city we went to, if you could spare me there. Don't resurrect.
Okay. Well, and Balrin kind of walks up and he puts his arm around his shoulder, and he's like, "That's if those are your wishes, those are your wishes, and I will have to talk to Edmund as well. But yeah, I will. Of course, I'll respect your wishes, but I don't. You know, I think. I want to say that I think we'll be fine, but I don't think we'll be fine. But we're gonna try. But yes, it's for what it's worth. Whatever happened up top, been a great guy since you got down here, and you know, to be perfectly honest, the Underdark is where all the action is anyway. So this is really where it counts. And you've been a hell of a guy. We've known you while we've been traveling. I am sorry for your past, but I am happy to know you now. But if your wishes are to not be resurrected, I promise that I will not resurrect you.
Thank you. And Nadri looks like he feels a little bit better and starts walking again.
Nadri has a DNR. Wow.
It is an interesting bit of necessary reassurance for Nadri. But yes, he does have confidence that Balrin wouldn't resurrect him, and I think we could safely say that Edmund would also respect those wishes. were you to tell Edmund at any point, be it now or later. But yeah, what a request from Nadri, holy cow. Alright, as you guys continue moving on through the Underdark, can I get, please, a perception check from everybody?
$20.
11.
7.
Okay. What do we have for Earden?
Sorry, D&D Beyond wasn't rolling for me, and then I wouldn't unmute. Technology.
No problem.
I got
it's totally fine.
I got a 14.
Okay. So then, since Nadri got the highest perception test, Nadri notices first some faint glowing up ahead of some iridescent mushrooms, things like that, just fungi in the cavern. Nothing that stands out particularly harvestable, but like I said, you definitely notice the glow up ahead. And you see up around the corner that there is a bit of a, not a totally open cavern, but a somewhat open cavern with a couple of pits in it. And actually, let me just go ahead and bring you guys to this map. There we go. This is what you see, kind of this open area up ahead of you as you're traveling.
Can I use part of that perception for hearing? Do I hear anything? It sounds off. Did it get like quieter than normal?
It's been quiet this whole time, and it's been dark. You guys, as far as I'm tracking, haven't been using a light source.
I think we all have dark vision, don't we? Or Ethlyn? Yeah, we all have
Yeah.
dark vision. Yeah.
I think Kendrick's was the only one that didn't.
I believe so too. Kendricks was the only one that didn't, and then I don't remember if he was eating mushrooms or what he was doing, but he was doing something to eventually give himself dark vision, which he eventually did earn. Looks like we lost Mike for a second.
Says I'm flying and I can't remove it. I don't know.
Okay, so let me see what I can do about that. Yeah, I don't know. It's also got a status effect on Earden that I can't seem to get rid of for some reason. Maybe I just have to remake the tokens.
No big deal.
But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Right, exactly.
Well, that's just a permanent status effect that means lame. It's always there.
So are we
That's
free?
how we're doing it?
Are we free to move about the map, or?
At this point, yes, you are.
Okay. Well, noticing the glow, I kind of try to start moving forward, and that's probably where we're rolling.
All right. Yep. As soon as you get to that point, you're gonna get all the shit a roll with advantage. Hand crossbow fired at you, Nadri.
None of those hit.
And doesn't. Okay then. And now we can roll initiative. But wait, hold on. I think I can just do it for everybody. As you walk into a cavern where some drow are waiting for you guys. Huzzah. Awesome. All right.
Alyssa rolls much better on initiative when you roll for her.
Yeah. Really, this is just
Excited
to
right now.
keep things moving. Not that I don't want you guys to ever roll your own initiative. Alright, so let's see. This drow is going to move this way. It's a good sight on you guys. Okay, and he is going to cast Darkness, right there. Okay, Irden is next. So a cloud of darkness pops up in front of you guys, blocking your vision from the north.
So I'm just gonna kind of look around and be like, God, I don't know whether to go healing or fry everybody. That's right. I'm going to summon my celestial, and I'm doing the defender only. That way he has he does radiant damage, and then you can be healed by him if he's close to you, within 10 feet. So I'll probably
Okay.
put him kind of right next to us for now, since darkness is in front of me.
Celestial Spirit.
And-
Okay, it's a large creature. That's what I was looking for. Let's see what I've got in the creatures bin really quick. This. Actors, there we are. I don't have a flat out celestial. Let me try the compendium real quick. Monsters. Okay, so it's not actually going to be a solar, but I'm going to pull a solar onto the map because it's large size. It should work. Right, where did it go though? Okay, there it is.
To the side.
Alright, so what was the template that you dropped? Is that its radius?
I don't know. Oh, Max is doing something, so that's not me.
Okay, don't worry about it then. I'm gonna ignore that.
Yeah. He can be within 90
Uh,
feet of me. So I'll probably just, because I can kind of see to the right of that, because where the darkness is. So actually where
10 feet. So you're doing the healing touch version of this?
it's the
Oh no,
radiant.
sorry, you said you're doing the defender?
Yeah. So he
Okay, that's
he
it.
does
So it's
have
got
yeah.
it's got healing. Both of them have healing touch no matter what. Okay.
Yeah. And so he has 50 hit points right now, but I'll track. Unless you have some way to track, but I can do it.
I do actually.
Cool. And then I'm going. It's because darkness is blocking me that way. I'm just gonna kind of go to right here, so I can kind of peek around the corner, but still
And
have
I'm sorry,
coverage.
where did you want to put this creature?
Actually, where it is.
Oh, okay, great.
Because then I can kind of move him where I need him, because I assume most people are going to go past me and to the right, so that way he'll be over there so I can make
Great.
him more effective. So I'm done.
It is my turn. Really quick, I'm gonna throw the concentrating status on Irden. Now, where is this particular guy? Okay, over here. Right. You know what? From where he's at, he's actually just gonna reload and try to fire at nature again. Screw it. I rush in. Okay, so he's gonna clearly miss with an 8. And he is gonna step to the side to allow for the passage of his other allies here. Okay. But he's gonna come up to try to block the path, and Nadri, he's gonna fire at you as well. But he also sees Balrin, and he calls out 2 enemies. And he misses, so next Drow warrior. Rushes up. And he's ready. All right. So after many, many Drow turns, it is Ethlin's turn.
All right. Ethelyn is going to run into the darkness. To that right chair. Oh, move. Come on, move.
Gotcha.
There we go. Thank you. Okay,
No problem. If there's 2 Ethlins, you're just gonna have to refresh your page.
gotcha. All right, he's gonna
Okay,
attack.
so as soon as Ethlin gets through the darkness, there is a Drow that had a held action. He has a scimitar in his hands, and he swings at Ethlin, 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, proceed.
All right, Ethelyn is going to strike with his quarterstaff. 1 attack.
All right, roll it up.
This thing still doesn't want to roll this staff for whatever reason.
D&D Beyond has been messing up this week. They did a whole bunch of site updates, and it's buggy as heck.
Okay. Plus 11 to this roll.
Thanks for the heads up on that, Frankie. Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'm sorry for that yawn.
All right, that'll hit. And rolling for damage. That was a 18 without the 11.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure it hit.
It's sucking at life here. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going through something right now myself. I just had to reload the Foundry page, and now Discord's lagging up. Everything's going crazy.
Roll, darn
Yeah, you
you.
definitely hit. Close my camera for a moment here. I gotta blow my nose. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic for just a second. My allergies are getting a little weird.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm just gonna roll all natural this lag.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Alright, so that's gonna be 4 plus 7. That's 11 bludgeoning.
Okay, 11 bludgeoning.
We're gonna go ahead and do
Uh,
an arm.
As soon as your staff hits him, it knocks him in the face, and his nose begins pouring blood out.
Yeah, that's right. Unarmed attack. Unarmed strike. It's a 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll damage. And that is going to be 12 damage.
Okay. You like karate chop him in the neck, and he falls to the ground.
Right on. Okay, next attack. I'm going to go and use my. Let me see if that counted as a bonus action. Sorry, guys. Little rusty. Okay. So that was my bonus action, and I moved my distance. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move on then, and here is Natri.
Alright guys, we never rested, so I am running dangerously low on spell slots. Nadri's going to use a wild shape to turn into a
Okay.
giant toad.
Okay, let me search in my compendium for a giant toad. Looks like I'll have to go to the SRD. Yep, monsters. Fantastic. And let's pull them on here. And let's give this control to Natri. So this token will be... Okay, there's a way to give it to you. I'm not exactly remembering how, but here's your token. All over here.
That's okay. And DM, you run a spore druid. Do I still have my halo spores in wild shape or no?
I would say yeah, because that is an effect that emanates from like you and specifically comes from your class, rather than like a magical, you know, spell or something like that, where it's very, very specifically says you have to like speak command words and stuff like that. I don't think you have to actually do anything to use your spores and stuff like that. I think it literally is just something that you choose to do. So with that being said, I feel like no, you don't really have to you know,
Okay, well
you don't
then
have to drop it or anything.
I am
It's all on
going
you.
to, as a toad, get this close and do my bonus action to cause damage to those two for being in my spores. Which is 1d8 necrotic if it fails a con DC 16.
Okay, so let's start with the first one. And that's a miss. And the second one, con save. Yeah, both missed.
Okay, yeah, so it's only 3, but that's all I can do with my bonus action on this turn, and that'll end my turn, and that's my last one. Shoot. So the toad's where I am.
Alright.
Oh, I have control.
Yeah, I made it to represent your actor on the screen, so you should be able to move it around and do shit
Yep,
with it.
I can move it now. I just
Hopefully
can't.
this works out.
I just don't get its sight, so
I-
I'll still have to move my token.
Okay, okay. I will say too, guys, I did do an update on the Forge table. Things look a little different or anything like that. I updated to the 3 point whatever version of D&D. Are you finished with your turn, Frankie?
Yep, that ends my turn.
Hey. Let's see here. Okay. I see that spot. Yes, I can see that spot. Okay. This is a fireball, guys. DC on this is going to be DC 11 Dex saving roll, and that does
Counter spell.
include 2 of the Drow. Oh. Well then. With a level 3 counterspell, there is no fireball. So let me go ahead
Thank
and take that
goodness.
template.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bearden comes right in with the counterspell and immediately puts an end to that. Okay.
Problem is, there's 2 of them.
He's got a beat on Ethlin over here.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna try to. Alright. He's hit Ethlin with an acid arrow. Let's see here. 18 to hit Ethlin.
That is a hit. However, I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch that.
Ah,
Deflect,
nice.
deflect missile. D10 plus 15. All right, so that is 10 plus 15, 25. So how much
Okay.
damage was that arrow going to do?
Throw was going to do 11 damage of acid.
Okay, and I'm going to fling it back at him. Plus 8 to
Let me
hit.
read this really quick. Hold on one
Yeah.
second.
Was it a
I
spell
just
or
wanna-
a projectile?
It's a spell, but I'm trying to see if it actually has an arrow component to it or not.
Okay.
A shimmering green arrow streaks towards the target within range and bursts in a spray of acid. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. As soon as you catch it, it just explodes into a
Okay.
burst of acid. But I'll say that since you... Because I want to give you something for this. I feel like this is like a uniquely monk thing that we're going to do. This is the acid damage you're going to take instead of what I just rolled. 8 instead of 11.
Okay.
And then next turn there will just be no additional acid damage.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
That was fair.
Alright, and you guys hear some growling and grunting as some ghouls start streaking towards you. Oh shit though, they're kind of blocked. Ah, okay, here we go. They have a hand crossbow. So to hit the giant toad, we have a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's gonna hit. Oh, since the toad's representing you, it's pulling up your character sheet. Interesting.
That is fine.
Okay, so
I got
need
my
to
math
represent
over
the
here.
giant toad. Very interesting now. Sorry, let me read their hand crossbow really quick. Drow poison. Yeah, but you guys haven't rested yet, so you have already rolled resistance to this. Okay. Hmm. I wanted to do something really powerful here. Alright, well, you're in the unfortunate situation, Frankie, where Nadri is like the first one that they can all see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. This is a touch spell, so that's not gonna work.
Wild shape was just extra hit points, bro.
Mm-hmm. Alright. She's gonna do this instead. She's gonna hit the two of you there with a flame strike. I'm gonna need a DC 15 dexterity saving roll.
Uh, 17?
Nice. So you can take 7 radiant damage and 9 fire damage. How about Irden?
15?
Toad's still hanging in
Yep, 19 left.
there. You say you got a 15? 1-5?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a fail. It's gonna be 13 radiant and 17 fire damage to Irden.
Ooh, and you gotta make a concentration save.
Yes, you do have to make a concentration save.
So it's 20 total.
It's 30 total,
Oh,
and then
shit.
the concentration check, since it's 2 instances of damage, you have to do 2 of them, but they're both DC 10. So it's 13 and 17
Well-
fire damage.
Okay. 17, 18 on the dice.
Okay, so yeah, your celestial stays. The spell is
Okay.
apparently concentration up to an hour, so pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Just can't
Okay.
do much else.
So it becomes apparent to you all that there's definitely some Drow spellcasters in here, and they don't seem to be holding back. Oops. Back to token control. That works. Okay. Let's see. School's gonna go over here and try to attack the solar, or the celestial anyways. Ooh, actually I should have closed the spell, I forgot it's a that block.
18 AC.
Okay, so that hits.
Dang.
And she'll has to make a Constitution saving roll here, which it passes. And you said this thing has 50 hit points?
Yep.
Okay, fantastic.
Does it look
Okay, so now
bloodied?
it's got a few less hit points. No, it took 8 damage though.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, oh no, that was a waste of a bit of spell.
Let's see, this one's gonna get onto these stairs and it's gonna shoot a hand crossbow at the giant toad. And he is going to miss. Okay, the next ghoul is gonna try to get a good position here. Actually, he's gonna try to shoot the hand crossbow at the celestial. And he's gonna miss. And this ghoul, he's gonna fire at Nadri.
Hit.
Okay, so another 5 to the toad,
14 left.
and then Alrin at the very end of the first round.
All right, Balrin has been chomping at the bit. He knows there's Drow. He hates it. Can't even see him. There's darkness. So he is just running right through the darkness. And let's see. There's 25 feet. So he's going to dash right up to... And what is this guy right in front of me?
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Is that? Oh, that's Ethlin. Oh,
Although you
Hey, buddy.
see to the north here, a drow, another drow, they both have scimitars drawn.
all right.
At some point, it might start messing with your movement because you're in turn order, so if you need me to move you, tell me.
So I should be. Yep, I should be able to get up to that guy.
Sure, there you
with
go,
my
you're right in his
dash.
face. So he's got a held action,
And-
so as soon as you get into melee range, he slices at
Yeah.
you with his... Actually, he's got a short sword, not a scimitar. But I don't think he's going to hit Balrin with a paltry 14. So go ahead and continue your
Nope.
turn.
Balrin just looks at him with disgust in his face as he just flails around with his short sword. And because I have the charger feat, I get to smash him after I dash. So
Excellent. You know, I never really took that feat, but the way you've been using it, Max, it's definitely made me consider that feat more highly now.
yeah, it's especially as a dwarf because you only get 25 feet. So there's been so many times where I like, oh, I'm 10 feet away where I need to be. All right, so that's a 18 to hit.
Sure, that's a hit.
All right, and that is 13 damage all together. I'm not gonna throw a smite on this.
Okay, and 13 damage takes him down.
Stick his sword into the pit. Disgust me.
Fightful. Is that the end of Balrin's turn?
Yep, it sure is.
Alright, top of round 2. Let's see. This Drow is gonna maintain concentration on his spell. However, that's not his only spell. Fire off a firebolt at Balrin. And it's gonna be kind of high, 21 to hit. Not sure if that would hit Balrin.
Oh, just misses.
Okay, and then we're gonna pull up this way. Alright, Irden.
So I'm gonna have to step out here just so I can see around the corner. Okay. So there's someone in the celestial, right?
Yep, there's a Drow engaged with it.
Okay. So I'm going to, because he can, we didn't actually set up a thing for him, like an initiative, so I'll just have him go on mine if that's okay.
I really prefer
he-
to just do that if that's
Okay.
okay with you. I like, even if it
No
says roll
problem.
its own initiative, it just is so much easier to do it that way. So, it has multi-attack. It makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down. Since it's got 50 hit
two.
points, I'm assuming you did this at a 5th level spell, so it's got 2
Yeah.
attacks. And
then,
they're mace attacks.
yeah, yes, so I'm melee, so going to attack the guy right in front of him.
So you just use your own spell modifier, just whatever your normal, like, 2 attack spell, just use that for your roll. And then if he hits
Ooh,
it, the
that-
d10 plus 3 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so then that was a 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
With D10.
Basically, it's a d10
Uh,
plus 8, because you cast it at 5th
3.
level.
Yeah, okay, so 3 plus 8 is 11. And
Okay,
then
so
I'll
11
do it
radiant
again.
damage to... Yep, alright.
And then that will be a dirty 24.
Definitely a hit.
6 plus 8 is 14.
Okay,
And then
and that takes the
I'm
ghoul down.
going to move him.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make it a friendly creature and see if that allows you to move it at all. Can you move the token?
No.
Perhaps not. Okay. Nope, alright, no problem.
I want him to go here. That lets me.
Can you hold down your
There it
click?
is. There it went.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I see you. I see you.
Yeah. So I want to move him there so that way he's 10 feet to probably Nadri at least, right?
Yeah, we're gonna call that 10 feet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
he
says
can't.
13 feet, but that's fine. We're gonna call it 10 feet.
Okay, so he can't technically. Then, so he can see it within 10 feet.
I wish you
So
wouldn't have
I'm
put
going
him there.
to give 3. Even though he's in the wild shape form, it will be 3 temporary hit points.
All right, thank you.
Wasn't much, but it works. And then
It happens when it hits with the attack, and when it hit with the attack, there was nobody within 10 feet.
Just a quick question,
So
Alyssa.
Major cannot get those D10
Yeah.
hit points.
I'm still
okay.
gonna do it regardless, but is your celestial thing immune to radiant damage?
It
damage
is
resistance,
resistant
radiant.
to radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'm going to I want. So they're within like 10 feet of me. Oh, are you gonna do Word of Radiance?
No,
Are you?
Nick allows
Okay.
Nick allows me to use my breath weapon when I'm in wild shape. So
Okay.
I'm breath weapon, and it's a 15-foot cone, and I'm pretty sure it's just gonna get your celestial.
Yeah. So one of them, I'm going to... Actually, I'm just gonna do Dispel... Or I'm gonna cast Daylight. That's what I was gonna do. I'm sorry. And I'd like to do it right around, here. It'll let me ping. There we go. That's where I'd like to cast it. And
I'm
then
gonna
that
ask
way...
you to ping it again in just a second. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Bright light and then dim light another 60 feet. Okay, can you ping where you want it again?
Right
Okay,
there.
great.
So then that should give a few people disadvantage and dispel
me
that
about-
dark.
Give me a moment here. So 60 feet is
Your whole map.
quite far. Okay, actually I'm gonna have to start that one over. Okay, there it is. So I did put an actual light effect for it, and then just so you all are aware, there is a template approximately 60 feet.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And more darkness.
Yeah. Alright, and then I know because it's daylight, I have disadvantage, but at least it gives all the other people disadvantage too.
Luckily, it's also not concentration, because I was just waiting to say, oh, okay, well, if it's concentration, you're
I'm
lose
just gonna
your
take a
celestial, but
second
you
to
don't.
say badass map again. This
Yeah.
Patreon page is... These are great
This
maps.
Moonlight maps, I'm really digging their maps quite a bit. I've snagged a couple of
Yeah.
them. Very nice maps.
Fantastic.
Very nice Underdark maps. Is that it for Irden's turn?
Oh, because all I was doing was kind of coming out to see. I'm gonna sneak back behind. Oh, no, it's not letting me. I'm gonna sneak back behind the pillar to kind of get some cover.
Alright. And the Drow basically hiss in unison as daylight floods the cavern and pisses them all right the hell off.
Take that, you effers.
Yeah,
As you're
So this-
shielding it, your eyes yourself.
alright.
I am.
Short sword in their right hand, they're gonna draw their hand crossbow in their offhand and take a shot at the monk here. Alright, and it's gonna be an 18 to hit Ethlin.
That's a hit.
Okay, are you going to use your reaction to catch the bolt?
I already used my reaction.
That's right,
the
your turn
Aspero.
hasn't come around yet. So, you can take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Alright, this warrior, well, stuck between a rock and a hard place. They're already facing the toad, so they'll just go ahead and make an attack there. Alright, which is a hit.
There goes my temporary
4.
hit points +1. Alright, 13 left.
And then he really doesn't have anywhere he can go. The next one is gonna do the exact same thing. Oops. Okay, here it comes. Okay, so that dude also hits. I'll tell you what though, that giant toad is taking some hits for you. These guys are dead. Alright, this Drow is gonna rush to Nadri's closer, or not Nadri, sorry, Balrin's closer. rush to Balrin and try to swing at him with the short sword. Oh! With a natural 1, I would allow you to use your reaction for an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so he steps to
that's
Balrin, his
yeah.
short sword, he swings so off balance that he actually turns his back to Balrin, leaving himself exposed.
Oh, Balrin rolled a 30 to hit, so.
Nice.
Oh, well, yeah, you definitely hit him.
We'll call that 14 damage altogether.
Okay, and his mistake turns out to be fatal.
I kick his sword into the pit too. You guys disgust me.
There's some kobolds picking up swords right now.
Ethelyn, your turn.
All right, Ethelyn's gonna move right chair. He's going to attack with his force staff. All right, that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
And that hits.
Okay, and then D8 plus 7 damage. That's gonna be 11 damage.
Okay. You clock him in the side of the head with the force staff, and you can see his eyes cross a bit, and some blood drips from his ear.
All right, unarmed strike. That's gonna be a dirty 20
It's a hit.
and 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right, and you follow it up with a punch to the sternum, and the drow goes down in a heap.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move the rest of my movement closer to these chuckleheads.
All right.
Move right there. Okay,
Wow,
and
very
I'm gonna
nice.
strike him again, or strike this guy with my force staff. That's going to be a 22 to hit,
It's a hit.
and it's going to be 9 damage.
Okay, so you rush up to this drow and punch them in the sternum as well, and hear them go "Oof, oh," as a large gush of air escapes their lungs.
All right, I'm going to turn him into a force damage induced pink mist, rolling 3d6 for my staff. Might be overkill, but no such thing. 17 force damage.
So how does this work on a hit? You can just use the staff to deal more damage, or do you have to hit with the staff?
I did. That was my staff attack. My second staff
Right then.
attack.
Got it, okay. And this drow is also dead. Maybe not quite pink mist, but definitely goes down in a heap of blood and pain.
Right on. And that is the end of my turn.
Adri.
Awesome. So it's going to be a series of checks here. So first, that's my 15-foot cone for my breath weapon. So that's both drow and unfortunately the celestial. So that'll be.
Is yours dexterity based or constitution based?
It is Dex, DC 16.
Okay, so we'll start with the drow to the north, then we'll start with the drow to the south.
Just a
And then
mechanics
we'll-
question. Would they have disadvantage?
They all failed
I
anyways.
don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know if the sunlight would make them have disadvantage on dexterity checks per se. Definitely like perception checks and things like that. What's your guy here? His save, it looks like it's just a +2. So we'll roll a d20 +2 for your celestial.
Oof.
And it has also failed. Okay, so everybody takes 22 radiant damage.
Yeah, and then con saves, DC 16 for my Halo spores.
Or not,
Oh,
because
they're
those
dead.
boys is dead.
Okay, well then I can move and make the ghouls make it. Second, let me get rid of that.
Okay.
Select guy.
So just to be clear, that was your normal breath weapon coming out of a giant toad,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Just want to make sure I was visualizing everything properly.
That's like the stuff of nightmares, but so cool.
Oh, it's
It's
not,
okay, guys. It's just a toad. Ah!
It's not letting me move the toad again, but it'll be right there where I'm at.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so, are they both within 10 feet or just one?
Yeah, I'll give you the other guy. He's like right there, so fuck it.
So
We'll see,
con saves DC 16.
Okay, so starting with the one that's closer. And they're probably gonna both be fails, but we'll roll them anyways and see what happens. Hey! One success for the old DM.
That's okay. It's only 2 damage to the fails.
Okay, but damage is damage, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I told myself I basically have not used this feature the entire campaign. I'm gonna start using it. So.
For the most part, you haven't. Yeah, I could agree with that. So is that going to be it for Nadri?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, so yeah, this is not cool of you guys to have done this.
Yeah, nowhere to throw that fireball without hitting sub-hero.
I mean, that's not so much the concern. Having to make attacks is the concern, because now they have to do that with disadvantage, and that's a little bit difficult. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a second level magic missile.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Why did it roll it that way? Yeah, it just creates another dart, so I don't know why it rolled again. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take that 3 plus 1, 4, and we have 5 darts at 4 damage, so that's 24 damage. And that is going right towards Ethlin right here.
Okay. How much was that?
And 24s.
Okay.
And they're gonna run for these stairs. This one. Let's see now. Yeah, we could do this. Burning Hands directly at Ethlin. Make a Dexterity DC 11.
Okay. Hey. Dirty 20. Oh,
Okay, so
correct.
you can take 5
Dirty 20.
fire damage.
Okay.
And that one is also gonna make way this way. Okay. Alright, well, here you are. Nadri, a claw attack at you. Oh! And same as with Balrin, since the attack roll was a natural 1, you may make an opportunity attack if you've got the reaction and you'd like to do it.
I used my reaction.
Huh. Lucky for that, Google. The next... Oh, okay. Ah, here we are. Okay. Gonna move here to get a better angle. And she is gonna try to live to fight another day. So the Drow Necromancer moves a few paces to the north, and she casts Dimension Door.
Oh god damn it, Nick.
I was
I hate that
so
spell.
close to
Counter
hanging up.
spell
Yes! Get it,
at
Irden.
fourth level.
Yes.
Are you with
You're gonna
him?
cast a. Hold on a second now. Hold on a second.
You have the computer.
What's the
That
range?
necromancer just got an error 404.
We'll see.
I think it's 120 feet, right?
Looks like it's more like 60 feet.
60.
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
you're gonna get it.
Yeah, not quite. You're
Not-
about 100 feet away, and you're kind of around a corner from where they are, so I don't even know that you could properly see them. So no, you are not able to Dimension Door. Nice try, though.
Well, at least I got my spell slot back.
That was solid. That was solid.
Alright, so first thing we're going to do here is we're going to roll an attack at... Oh my goodness. Alright, so their confidence is clearly shaken. And two, I should be rolling their attacks with disadvantage. I am so sorry, guys. The daylight spell. Hey, they don't need disadvantage to roll these natural ones, let me tell you. Now let's do a proper disadvantage attack. Once again, this will be... Actually, you know what? This one can go towards the... Oh, this can go towards Nadri. 13 to hit Nadri. That's a...
No,
Miss.
it hits the toad.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can take 4 more damage as a toad,
Okay,
and
I got 5 left.
jump down here and start running. Okay, well, another attack at the toad.
Well, thank
'Cause it
God,
is
that's
closer than the
disadvantage.
solar. 12 to hit if it hits 4 damage.
Okay. I have 1 hit point left as a toad.
And you see these drow are starting to book it. Balrin.
All right, Balrin is going to Misty Step to right there.
If you ping it, I'll move you.
Hang on, I just had the wrong thing selected. I got this Misty Step to right.
Okay.
About there. And then take 25 feet of movement to at about there. That should. What's the range to this guy now? Oh yeah. I'm gonna throw my hammer at that guy.
Okay. You see a very scantily clad drow female trying to ascend the stairs and escape.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I
you rat.
rolled a nat 1.
Ah,
Oh, and a nat 1, as we know, is always a miss.
Yeah,
Anything else
well,
for Balrin?
I did get 2 attacks. We'll give it another shot here. There's an 18. How's that?
All right. Then an 18 is going to hit. Let me just see if they have the shield spell. Nope, they don't.
Right,
Your little
that
baller
is-
and seeing nakedness made him miss on the first one.
Naked.
let's-
I saw her navel.
Saw some drow cheeks.
It's 20 damage.
20 damage. My goodness. As the hammer flies into
clothes
the
on.
back of this drow, she coughs up a spot of blood as she continues crawling her way up the stairs.
All right, that's my turn.
No, she is not burrowing.
I was about to say, what
They
is that?
don't have bleeding anymore. Okay, yeah, they do have bleeding. They just
There we go.
I was gonna say, dude, how could they have got rid of bleeding? Alright, top of round 3, Earden. How would you like to proceed?
Alright, so go out so I can physically see on my thing. Did it? No, you had it unmeasured. Sorry, we're sharing a computer.
No problem, I understand. I know it's a lot to
Alright.
run with everybody at the same time.
Let's see. They are 6. Okay, so it's 70. I want to do 60 feet. So I'm going to, because I moved up 5 feet, I move another 5 feet. That way, this guy right here is in range to make a dexterity saving throw from a sacred flame. And it's 18. Just, no, it's not. Hold on. Shut down.
We rolled an 11, which I'm willing to bet is not enough to succeed.
Yeah. Okay, so then he takes. That's 5 radiant damage. And then that's my turn. So I'm gonna go back around the corner to get cover. But then my celestial, so it can fly 40 feet. So it's just gonna
Yes.
kind of come around.
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh.
Can you just
It's
ping
not
where you'd
moving.
like it to go to?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to let you move it. I have to give you control of it. You want it to just move here? Okay.
Yeah. So that way he can hit the one that's in front of Frog Nedry. Okay, so that's gonna be 28 to hit for like this guy.
Yep.
So
That's definitely a hit.
that is 1 plus 8, so 9 radiant damage.
9 radiance, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
whoops, I did the math on
Um,
that wrong.
Gonna hit him again. That will be 12 to hit.
That's a miss. However, you
Yeah.
did hit it once, and you can use that temporary hit point ability
Yes.
now, because it hit within 10 feet of your ally.
So then I'm gonna give Nadri another 2
Alright, so Nature
temporary
gets
hit
2
points.
temporary hit points.
And then that is the rest of my turn. So that I'm just gonna go back around to get cover.
Flynn. Oh, I'm so sorry. I ended your turn a little bit prematurely.
No, it's
I'll move
okay.
you back.
That's fine.
Sorry about
Alright.
that.
It's gonna move 15. And he's gonna go right there. Okay. He's gonna hit the bloodied evoker with his force staff.
Okay. Hey,
That's a 16 to hit.
that is a hit.
Okay. And let's roll some damage. This is gonna be non-lethal damage.
Okay.
9 damage.
Okay, she is still bloodied, but still up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do a stunning strike to her with 1 key point. Con save DC 16.
On my map, it doesn't have you next to her for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. It shows on mine. Oh, she saved the dex.
It is an 18.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do an unarmed attack on her then.
While you do that, I'm gonna refresh my Foundry tabletop page.
Okay.
I'm not even questioning the movement. The amount of speed that you have, I totally believe you could be next to her. I understand why you're not next to her.
Yeah. Yeah, it shows moved on mine.
And there we are.
Okay. That was a 26 to hit with the unarmed strike.
It's a hit.
And let's roll damage. Another 8 damage on a non-lethal.
She's not down yet.
Jeez. Die. Why won't you die? Okay. I will go ahead and hit I'll go and hit her again with my Force Staff then. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save that. I'm going to go and spend a key point to do a Flurry of Blows. And I'll hit her with another unarmed strike.
Hell yeah, flurry of blows.
16 to hit. And another 6 damage.
So sorry. Yes, that is a hit. Oh. Okay, and she is rendered unconscious.
Right on. Okay, now I'm gonna move up to scantily clad number 2. Is it scantily clad male?
No, they're both females.
Oh man. Okay, whatever.
And Irda
Alright.
has told you this before. Usually the less clothing they have on, the more dangerous they are.
Yes.
So true.
I love this place. Okay, yeah, so true. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the next one with my last attack with Staff of Striking. And naturally, Beyond does not want to pull my staff, so let me put these in. Oh, that's ugly. 13 to hit.
13 is a miss.
That can't have it all. That's it for Ethlin.
So
Okay,
the,
Nadri.
so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving to evoke an opportunity attack, and hopefully Wild Shape will drop without me having to burn an action or bonus action to do so. Do you want to make a attack on me? Hey, that
Oh yeah, it's
hits.
incoming.
Okay, so Wild Shape's gone.
Okay, so make a DC 10 Constitution saving roll.
DC 10 as Nadri. Doesn't have a bad con. Let me do that. Oh, plus 4. 16.
Okay, great. Nadri can move as normal.
Okay. So. That was measure. There we go. Move to there, because I think that Celestial can handle that. And let me see what I got left in the tank. We're going to blight this sucker. 4th level.
Alright, does that require a save or are you attacking?
It's a DC 16 con.
Okay. Failure.
Okay, D&D Beyond does not want to roll 8d8s. One more time. Go. 33.
Hey,
Necrotic.
death.
Okay. Can't do bonus action Halo of Spores. Make sure I am out of Bardic Inspirations. So I do believe that is going to... Actually, no. I can use Symbiotic Entity and shoot my Halo of Spores up to 30 feet away. So that one closest to me there. Let's make him make a DC 16 con save. This guy.
Failure.
Okay. 6. 8, I believe. Let me find it again. 1d8. Three necrotic. And that'll end my turn.
Hmm. Okay. This Drow casts Fireball on themselves.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a Mage Slayer attack then.
Okay. Excellent, Mike. Nobody takes that feat. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Let's have it.
Okay. Staff of Striking. Screw you. D&D Beyond. Roll. Okay, that's gonna be a 19.
That's a hit.
And I'm gonna go ahead and roll my things. Oh, ugly damage. 8 damage. Oh wait, there's more.
Okay.
Let's roll 3d6 for force damage. Ooh, that's not bad. 12 force damage.
Okay. So that definitely bloodies her. Now everybody's got to make a DC 11 dexterity saving roll. Okay, she passes.
Oh, 3 plus my 8, that's 11.
Okay. So you will take 15 damage. Fire damage. Which he also takes. The body that you carefully tried to not kill is now dead.
No!
Indeed.
Question.
Yes.
So I hit with a melee weapon attack. Can I spend a key point to do a stunning strike on her?
I'm gonna be honest with you and say I'm not really sure of the answer. I'm just gonna say no for right now.
Okay.
Okay, this is going. Okay. So, do you want to have that Celestial make an opportunity attack against this Drow that rolled a 1?
Absolutely.
Bearded?
Oh. Don't tempt me, Frodo.
Dirty
Are you
20.
with us, Alyssa? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Where? Yeah. And that is a whopping 9.
Okay. So, after taking that blow, this Drow is gonna try running. That Drow makes another movement, but she is quite far away. You can't see her. Okay. This is gonna go towards Balrin at disadvantage from sunlight. I keep forgetting about that. Gonna miss Balrin. Okay, we're gonna fire a crossbow bolt at Athlin here.
Bro.
Ooh, sorry, I'm supposed to make this with disadvantage. Okay, so that's a miss. Balrin.
Alright, I was gonna try to get fancy, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta hit somebody with a hammer. So I come up to right about there, and I will hit this guy right in front of me. Is 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
So we will. That is 15, but I'm also going to throw a second level smite on here.
Okay.
That's 15 plus 14, so 29 damage total.
Hmm. All right, and Balrin is just racking up the kills tonight, folks. Just saying.
What? Hey,
He had to take
We're
the
like
place of
tied
his
right now.
girlfriend.
Just stop, just stop playing with the naked people.
But this is a big
and
event
then-
for Balrin, Mike. He never gets this many kills.
that's true.
And then I look at this guy across from me. I'll use my second attack on them, but I got to throw my hammer, so I can't use a smite. 21 to hit for.
Oh, yeah.
Bad roll. 10 damage.
Okay, well, they're hurt, but they're still up.
All right, and then I will just stand there between them and the door with my cool little sentinel feet. See how that goes for him.
Up around 4 or Earden.
Anyone notice that Irden hasn't moved at all this entire combat?
I'm
Good
concentrating.
sorcery. Good sorcery.
All right, so there's one guy left that I could even do anything about. Okay, so first is going to. Well, okay, I'm gonna move the celestial up to the guy that's like 20 feet away from him, north, and then he's gonna hit him. 18 to hit.
The hit.
Ooh, that's a good one. 9 plus 8, 17 radiant damage.
Okay, and that is a kill.
Oh, cool. Alright, so he moved like 20 feet, so he can move another 20 feet forward. And then, okay, that's his turn. And I'm going to... $30 feet there. It's 80 feet. So, yeah. See. I can do chill touch to him. It's 120 feet, so I'm going to.
Okay. You can roll your attack with
is-
disadvantage from sunlight.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, 15 on that one. 4 plus 10's 14 to hit.
I believe that might be a miss. I'm gonna double check here. That is a miss.
Damn. Okay. Then that's where I'm gonna stay.
All right,
Ethlin.
Ethlin. He's pretty much singed. He's lost a lot of health. He's really pissed, covered in blood, a lot of it charred, staring down this evoker. And he says, "I was planning to take prisoners, but it's kind of hard when you kill your own people." I'm gonna attack with a staff of striking. That is gonna be a 30,
Oh, that's a hit.
and this is gonna be non-lethal damage. It's gonna be 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I know it says dead, but I just had to put her at 0 hit points.
Sweet. No fireballs, no fireballs. Okay. Next, gonna go ahead and move. We're gonna steal this kill from Balrin, because that's what I do. Second staff of striking attack. That's gonna be a 24.
Hit.
And 11 damage.
Okay, and that one is down.
That was lethal. I don't like ghouls.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, and that is the last conscious combatant.
Hell yeah.
Good job, guys. You look around and you realize that there's only the unconscious drow left visible. All the other drow seem to be gone. The sunlight extends on for like what, an hour, I think? And you also have your celestial for an hour as long as you continue to concentrate on it.
So I think he can't. Or he can do healing touch to one
You
person
do it. Yep,
who
one person.
need. I think, Mike, you're pretty bad, right?
I'm
I
pretty
am
crispy.
perfectly fine. I have all of my hit points.
Okay. Then I'm going to do healing touch. So 2d8. Oh, that's good. So 11 plus 10, so 21 hit points.
Kamsahamnida.
And then I need. Are we looking anywhere that there's gonna be a long or short rest kind of situation?
I mean, that's up to you guys.
Sounds like
'Cause I
Adrian
know-
is one.
Yeah, Nedry and I are kind of tapped out at spells. And then, so I was going to use, I have a staff of healing if we were even going to take a short rest. And I can use, if everybody needs healing, then I can do mass cure wounds, or I can do cure wounds on everybody. Like, whoever needed it per charge.
If we short rest, I get my wild shapes back. I mean, I'm not completely tapped. I've got 2 level 4 slots left, and then I've still got every single spell slot below that. So if you guys wanted to keep going, I can still cast. It's just you know, I am saving Revivify just in case.
Yeah, Ballroom feels great. Just crushing it.
Alright, then I'm going to, I guess, can
I kind of
I'm
like this
going
being
to-
low on resources, believe it or not, because it's making me think about Nadri in a different way.
So Mike, what are you sitting at?
I'm sitting at 46 out of 80. However, I do have an ability that I can use to regain a good bit of hit points.
Because I can use 2 of the staff charges to give you a cure wounds and myself a cure wounds because I'm down 30.
Well,
Gonna
let me
do
do
that?
this. Let me do this because it uses an action, and I'd rather use the action in other places. I'll do wholeness
Okay.
of body and gain 33 points, and that almost puts me at max. That way, you save your charges.
Okay. I'm gonna use one on myself just because that's actually pretty low for Iriden if we're hiding around a corner. 1d8.
Actually, too, Mike, speaking of charges, I did notice that you used 6 charges on your Staff of Striking that fight. Keep that in
Yep,
mind.
I got a mana take. I got 4 left.
Heal 15.
Alright, and then are you guys doing a short rest, or are you just skipping rest altogether?
I've got some entertainment if we want to take a quick break.
We can take a short rest, yeah. That'll get me my
Cool.
wild
Okay,
shapes.
let's do an IRL short rest real quick. Let's do our 10-minute bio break, and then we'll come back with the group short rest and the unconscious drow.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Sounds good.
And we are back.
Welcome back in, everybody. Alright, so you all have a captive drow, and you are on the verge of taking your short rest. So we'll just take your short rest, whatever you need to do, your hit dice, recharge your abilities and whatnot. And the drow eventually comes to.
All right. Nick, if you could do me a favor, if you could place the evoker about right there, if my ping works. And could you put another one? The other evoker, we know she's dead, but right next to her.
I gotta go drag it out of the bestiary real
Oh,
quick,
okay.
so it'll just be one moment.
Okay. And if you could find a large rock, like a boulder, that'd be cool too. If not, it's okay.
Setting the scene.
Oh, why did it do that?
Hey, Bowler, and you're strong, right?
You make them dead and they just effing disappear. Why do they gotta do that shit?
Yeah, I'm pretty strong, I guess.
All right, you want to help me out with something? Do they play with balls in like Dwarfland? Any like soccer?
There's some spikes on them sometimes.
Okay, that's wild. You're gonna have to tell me about that later. Ethlin goes and takes the rope that he's always had in his pack but has never used, and he ties one leg of the unconscious invoker to the dead one, and another leg to a loose rock, roughly about 50 pounds in weight, which is also staged right on the cliff.
So the rock is tied to both of them, or
They're all daisy chained together, so it goes rock,
Yeah,
drow,
the rock
drow.
is tied to leg R, and then the dead invoker is attached to leg L.
I just wanted to make sure because you said the dead and the unconscious one at the same
Yeah,
time, so I was like, is he saying they're both tied to the rock? That's what I thought. That's what I'm tracking. All right, perfect. Okay,
it's
got
like
it.
you don't get the instructions all the time.
Ir-
Yep.
So
Irden's
No, I totally
gonna
get it.
watch all of this and kind of, I mean, think about what her people do to people all the time and just be like, who hurt you?
no one today. Well, there was that fireball. But anyway, hello, wakey wakey.
She groggily raises her head, a bit of blood dripping down the side of her face.
By the way, love the outfit. You look so empowered right now.
It
We're
looks
on
like
our
it's
way.
mostly spider web, like almost like in like a bikini.
That's fantastic. It's good flavoring. So, here's the thing. You killed our one prisoner, so you're gonna have to do the work of two prisoners. Does that make sense?
She just stares at you. She doesn't say anything.
Okay, silent treatment. Well, all right. Well, two prisoners means two big questions answered. Here I'm gonna phone in a friend. Anyone have any intel we need from this wonderful spider bikini?
I remember there was something Quandret had in a vision that was like there were people inside the city that were willing to help us. And um is she dressed in house schooly and stuff?
She's not dressed in hardly anything, but she doesn't seem to be bearing any insignias or anything like that.
Okay. I'm going to walk up and ask what house she's from.
Do you have anything that signifies what house you're from?
Yeah, I do. I don't have it on, or I have it. It's basically like like a ring on a chain around my neck. So if I
Okay,
need
but she
to, I'll
couldn't
take
see
it out.
that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
She
Well,
regards
after that,
Irden
in
by actually
Undercommon.
like gazing at Irden rather than Ethlin, who she's just trying to avoid looking at. But she looks towards Irden and she says, "What does it matter?"
Oh, wrong answer. Hey, Ballrin, can you show me what you guys do in Dwarf Town with balls / rocks? Can you just give that a little nudge?
Hold up, hold up. What do you mean? What does it not matter? If you're from Holof, it means everything. What house you're from, and you know that. So why that response?
Not anymore, as we're all just House Goulian now.
What house were you from?
Zafroth.
Was the house, correct? That Quandret was from?
Yep.
Okay. Do you still want to be from that house?
What are you getting at here? What do you want from me? You're pathetic.
Oh, wrong word to use around my friend Irden. Ballrin, kick that rock.
Yeah, Balrin straight up kicks the rock as hard as he can over the side.
So, Balrin, this is Sparta's the Rock, and it suddenly yanks the bodies of both the unconscious Drow and the conscious Drow deep into the abyss. She doesn't
Whoa,
scream
whoa.
as she falls.
Oh shoot, I should have used a smaller rock. My plan was just to like make her I don't know, like tense up and like hold on to something while we like applied more pressure. That didn't work.
She didn't try to stop herself. She just
There's,
let it happen.
there's always
Oh,
next
that
time.
was actually perfect. That was great, Ethlin. Good job.
Little room for refinement there, but there's always next time.
Is this common practice in your order, Ethlin?
Order? Dude, remember my story? Like I haven't had an order for a long minute, and I've pretty
Right,
much
but
given up on the straight and narrow.
this is
I mean, like
no,
when
but
in Rome, you know?
this was not just planned just now. You know, you learned this somewhere.
No, it's all up in this bald cranium.
Insight.
It wasn't
check.
premeditated if you're getting all lawyerly on me.
That's a 20 insight check.
I really don't know what to say to that because that's all on Mike whether Ethlin premeditated any of this or not. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right, I'll come clear. There, I learned this one from Kendricks. Okay, I didn't want to give
Okay,
him the credit,
that makes
but
more sense.
this is a Kendricks thing. He's gonna chuckle so hard when I tell him what we did.
Probably.
Well, I'm done here.
All right. Have you guys completed your short rest?
Alon Z.
Yep. Fantastic. You guys see me rolling dice right now?
No, but we can hear it.
Okay, good. Perfect, perfect.
I saw one go across, and it was like a 7, and that was it.
And you guys did a short rest.
Thought I had was yay 7 hours without an encounter.
Okay. You guys continue on the road, and at first, you're tense. You just got done with an encounter. You just slayed yet another drow, which, you know, good riddance for the most part. There's not a lot of moral quandary on this. Most of them are flat out evil. Any pain that they haven't inflicted upon others, outside of Holof, they've probably inflicted on some subservient male drow. So whatever. It is what it is. But you guys are able to travel for a solid 2 hours without any sign of anything amiss, and things seem to be going pretty well. Can I get a survival check from whoever's leading the group?
That is a 9.
I mean, the
Okay.
help action.
And the help action from
that's a
Irden.
10.
Good job, Irden. Good help.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
So-
like
I'm
my
helping.
see. That's like my dice rolls. So that's accurate.
Ah,
You guys continue on the tried and true path on your way back to Embla, and you do eventually get to a part where the road splits. But it's very easy to know that you need to head back in the western direction to go back towards Embla. You'd actually have to round a corner and go almost like southeast to go the other way on the road. And you all know that that's not the correct way to go. Anybody that would try to go that way, somebody else would stop them and say, "Wait a minute, no, 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 that's not where we go to." As you all continue traveling forward, you get to a portion of the map where there's some water. A stream running through, but you can follow the stream along and it shouldn't be a big issue for anybody. As you continue moving along, you start to hear different noises of, you're not exactly sure what at first. But as you get closer, you realize it's the noise of people moving about, doing things. And let me get everybody to roll a perception check, and we're going to do an average on this one.
It's abysmal.
23.
4.
Eight.
And what do we get for Irden?
10.
Holy crap, guys.
Okay. Well, as you're moving forward, the sounds stop. It's almost as if somebody's anticipating you coming. Okay, let me just do a final check on this map really quick. Okay, I think I'm good to run this thing. And let me remove Ursa and Edmund from it, since they are not here. Alright, and then last thing to do is activate the map. So here you all should be. Yep. And you can see some areas where there's color. That's where like there's iridescent glowing of like fungi, things like that. But as of you actually don't hear anything. All sound has gone quiet. It's free movement for you guys. You can do as you'd like.
Okay, now when you say you're really putting emphasis on that, so is it like quiet to the point we think it's a silence spell?
No, but you clearly heard things that you no longer hear. Okay. So
Is
as
it-
Ethlyn gets ahead and starts moving into this little nook here, let me have a perception check from Ethlyn.
Okay.
Hmm.
17.
Okay, so the Drow assassin got an 18 on their stealth check, so you did not see them as they lunge forward as you come into that passage and slash you with their scimitar. And I'm also going to need, actually, let me read this and see if I need to roll for this or not. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to need you to make a Constitution DC 16 saving roll. Actually, first, does a 16 actually hit you?
A 16 does not hit.
Okay, so then never mind. You don't even have to make this saving roll. It lunges at you with the scimitar, actually somehow misses you, and that is going to kick off our combat. Let me see if I've got the combat set up already. I do. Let me roll our initiatives.
Guys, we've got friends.
Wow, Alyssa, the dice really like you tonight.
Good, because the one I rolled was a nat one, so thank you.
Gosh.
You're welcome. I hope you guys don't mind me rolling the initiative. It just makes it go a lot quicker this way. And I finally figured out how to do this all in the freaking turn
I
combat.
It's
Definitely
That's great.
don't.
It's fine.
Cool. All right, so Irden is up. That was obvious as Ethlin went into that little alcove there. You heard, somebody lunge out at him.
So he's. Because I see something here. Is that.
That's Ethlin.
Where's that? Okay.
That is Ethlin.
Alright. Okay. Then I'm going to one third level spell. So let's go ahead and cast Daylight. And I'm gonna do it right there.
Okay. That should take care of it. Yeah, so now you see a lot more areas in color as the daylight floods through. You also notice there's a lot of corners and nooks that the daylight doesn't quite seep into.
Okay, so like on my view, I literally see like the blue pathway, a little bit of green stuff right here, and red stuff kind of along here, and that's all I see.
So like here, does you see that it's brown?
Kind of, yeah.
So your daylight spell really has put quite an effect on the area. But yeah, you still don't quite see anything.
Okay.
Like I
Then
said, there's a lot of like corners and turns and bends in this whole area that now you're
it
starting to
doesn't
see
show.
something.
So I'm gonna just go right there because that's all I can see, and then kind of take cover.
Where you're standing, there's not really a great place to take cover unless you're gonna kind of like dip back into this like opening here.
Because that's not where we came from, so I don't just go down a random opening yet. So I'm just gonna kind of stay where I am and try my best to just avoid shit.
Okay, is that the end for Irden? Is that it for your turn, Alyssa?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that go through? Okay.
Okay, so yeah, where you step to, there is a drow that can see you. He's gonna have to make his roll at disadvantage. But he is going to try to shoot you with the hand crossbow. It's a 16 to hit Earden.
Not a hit.
Okay, it's not a hit. And it comes from this area. You see this drow step back. And he's now out of sight. What is Balrin's passive perception, please?
11.
Ooh. Okay, so Balrin doesn't notice something that happens nearby him. Since it doesn't affect him at this very moment, and he didn't perceive it, I'm not going to say what happened. Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, this drow is like, shit, that is a bright freaking light. Holy crap. Shoot. They are in a little bit of a pickle here. Okay, so he's gonna step out. He doesn't see any enemies right away. He sees where the daylight's coming from, and is gonna round a corner. Looks like he's gonna dash to get out of that daylight. That guy's chilling. This drow saw that other one attack, so it is going to also get into position. He's Earden. Hi, Earden. Gonna roll an attack with disadvantage towards you. It's gonna be a miss because I see a 2 on that die. And that
Yay.
drow is going to move right back from whence he came. Alright, this one is going to pop out. Can see Earden and Balrin, but Earden is closer. So we're going to try for Earden. Ho ho ho. 20 to hit.
Nope.
Wow.
Got me some new armor at the last place.
What?
Very fancy.
I took a level in fighter so I could get it.
Hey. And we're just going to rain arrows on Earden. Definitely feel less bad knowing how high your AC is. I forgot to roll with disadvantage,
Fine.
but can't get too much lower than this anyways. And that drow is going to move back to his spot. Okay. This one. Alright, can I get Earden, excuse me, and Balrin to please make dexterity saving rolls of DC 11?
$18.
Okay.
14.
Okay, so both of you are able to avoid the effects of fairy fire after a purple glittery explosion happens in your area. This drow is going to hold an
Throwing
action.
that weak ass shit at me. And yeah, she does yell that out.
Okay, back to firing at Earden with disadvantage and missing. Oops, it looks like I put the guy in the wall there. Okay, yeah, just put him there. Okay. All right, Balrin.
All right, nice and simple. Balrin's gonna come up to right there. Let's see. Doesn't really see much though. He can attack. Doesn't really see anything he can attack. So, because Balrin has been remembering the tactics the last few battles where they like to draw away the tanks and then start attacking the squishies from behind. He's just gonna kind of hang out right here. I will say I will take the dodge action.
Balrin with an unprecedented dodge action. My goodness.
Sigh.
This might be a first for Balrin.
Yeah.
All right.
Ethlin, it is your turn.
I still don't think
Sorry.
you hit me.
Now you can see this assassin that tried to hit you.
Can I though? Oh, there he is. Okay, he's barely there. All right. He says you should have hit me the first time, and attacks with his staff of striking. 22 to hit,
That's a hit.
and 13 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Second attack. Ah, that's a miss. 12 to hit.
12 is a miss.
All right, going in with an unarmed strike. And that would be 27.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a hit.
And 1d8 plus 4 bludgeoning. That's going to be 9 bludgeoning.
Okay,
And
got
if
it.
if he's not down, I'm gonna go and spend a key point to do a stunning strike. DC
Okay.
16 con save.
Ah, failure. Very
Okay.
close.
He is stunned. I'm gonna go ahead and move past him and see if I can get my eyes on anybody else in this little tunnel that I went
There's
into.
nowhere else to move here.
Okay, never mind then.
He's backed into a corner right there.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of there then. And move further up. And will it stop me if I go too far?
It looks like it's not. I mean, in total, you've moved 80 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's way too much.
It's adding it up.
Oh,
Yeah, see, so
shoot.
now it's telling you you've gone 102.
Okay, so
You'll see,
minus
like, your
12,
measurement,
30.
and then the number to the right is, like, the total for the turn.
Okay, so let me move back. That should set me about right. Something like that.
Okay.
All right, that's the
I
end of my
notice
turn.
on my turns it's stopping me at the movement, like, and it doesn't totally prevent me, but it'll kind of like once it gets to 30 feet, it'll almost like pause for a moment, and then the line turns from green to yellow to show me like, okay, now you've gone past your like regular movement speed. But
Weird.
I probably also don't have your movement programmed correctly into this ETT.
Okay. That's it for
The only
Ethelyn.
thing I truly programmed for you guys was your initiative, just so I can do the group initiative. Okay, how long is this Drow stunned for?
I think it's just for the
Is it until the start of your next turn or something like that?
start into the end of your next turn. Ooh, end of next turn. That's sweet.
Nature.
Yeah. Take a
All
break.
right. Gonna move 20 feet at first. That doesn't reveal a whole lot to me. I got 20 more, so
Okay, so you see that how it goes from green to yellow? So
Yeah.
when it goes to yellow, that's telling you, hey, you're going to dash now.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to start following my buddy Ethlin. I'm going to turn into a tiger.
Okay, let me see if we have one in the Rise of the Drow compendium. We do not. Okay, so let me go to the Sardi compendium. I'm certain they'll have one. Or at least some, like, leopard or something. Ah! Tiger.
Nice.
Very nice.
Alright, and let's make the tiger... Natry. Frankie, you said you got the hit points covered on this, right?
Yep.
Alright, then I'm just gonna make this representative of you, and you should be able to control this tiger then.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And that ends my turn.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, now what can this thing do? What else can it do? Okay, that works for me. Irden, start of round 2.
I do like a perception check to see where cover would be, that I could hit somebody as well. Or can I?
Without perception, that alcove that Ethlin just came out of would be a place to get cover.
Okay.
Back here would be a place to get cover. Other than that, it looks pretty exposed. You could probably potentially try to get some cover in there, but you've seen a bunch of drow slipping in and out of there.
Yeah.
So that area is probably packed full of enemies. The issue you're having is all along here, it's just the bank of a river. It's very exposed. Those
Okay.
mushrooms and stuff that are growing are even a bit iridescent. So if anything, you know, well, not your daylight there, but without the daylight,
I'm
they make
lit.
you even more obvious. You know.
I am lit up like a Christmas tree. Awesome. All right. Well, there's 30 feet, so I'm gonna. And I really see anybody, but I do know that 2 people hit me with arrows, and I do not need to see them. I just need to choose them to do magical missile, and I'm gonna do that at first level because I don't have. So 2 darts go to the guy that hit me first, and then the 3rd dart goes to second guy.
Okay. So are you gonna roll once for all the darts, or do you want to roll each of your
Yeah.
darts?
Once I like that one, unless it sucks. Yeah, I'll take it. So let's see. I think it's 3 plus 1. Yeah,
Yeah,
3
it's a
plus
D4 plus 1.
1, force. Yeah, force damage. So everybody gets 4, or one guy gets
So
8,
one
one
of
guy gets
them
2.
takes 8
Yeah,
and one takes 4. Okay, gotcha.
and that's my turn.
Mm, Let me apply these damages real quick. Sorry about that. Okay. They're smart enough to know that um, they cannot overcome the magical sunlight. So everybody's looking at the VTT right now, right?
Yep.
Does everybody see that guy that just popped out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure you all had the opportunity to see him. Because if I just move him, he'll just move and you won't see him. You saw somebody cross the river in a hurry. Okay. Alrin. A drow behind you that you didn't hear earlier, moving about in that cave, attacks you. It would have gotten advantage since it got the drop on you, but it also would have been disadvantaged because of the daylight. So it's just going to be a normal roll. Does 19 hit? Oh, and you're dodging.
Yeah, no, it does
But
not hit.
they all cancel each other out anyways. Okay,
Yep.
and then it's... Ooh, looks like his movement is not quite enough. He's trying to slip his way back into the tunnel, but he's run out of movement at that spot. That guy is fine where he's at. This drow. It's gonna move right there. We are fine right there. Okay. Was this one of the one that ear didn't hit? No. Okay. Here we go. Now you can see some of the party. Yeah, wow, he sees Ethlin and a tiger approaching and Balrin across the way. And he's like, yeah, alright, this sucks. Let's go ahead, since Ethlin's the closest. And we will make that attack at disadvantage towards Ethlin. That's gonna be a miss. And let's get 30 feet of movement in here. There we are. Okay, so this one's gonna pop out. Once again, Ethlin is the closest, so we're gonna make another attempt here. 18 to hit Ethlin.
That's a hit.
Okay. Reaction to catch the arrow or no?
Absolutely.
Okay. I rolled 3 on the damage.
Okay. And I get 18. So I definitely caught that.
Hmm.
And I'll fling it back. Key point. 25 to hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
And that's kind of underwhelming. 5 piercing.
And this drow is just absolutely shocked that you caught its crossbow bolt and threw it back at it, and it clutches his chest and ducks back behind the rock. Oh jeez. The guy held an action for an entire round and didn't do anything. Oh, I think he's gonna do this thing. Yeah, a magic missile had come around the corner and and had hit this drow that is about to take their turn. And they're like, ah, crap, like, basically the magic user has marked me, so this is not good. Let's see here. Don't have any spells that are gonna help. Ethlin, once again. Okay, shit's starting to go down. So this drow's gonna give up their hiding spot. They're gonna venture a shot at the tiger, because they're like, holy crap, what is that creature and what is it doing down here? 17 to hit the tiger. If so, it's gonna be 3 damage. And then, let's see here.
Yeah, sorry, that hit and did damage.
You go around the corner. Wow. Okay. Let's remember that for when the time comes. This Drow was also hit by one of Irden's bolts from the magic missile. Steps out, sees Balrin, sees the tiger, sees Ethlin, fires their hand crossbow at Ethlin and misses. Gonna move back some. Okay. Man, that is a long list. Balrin.
All right.
Remove
Balrin
the
is
dodging
going
effect
to.
from you.
Balrin is just, he sees this guy kind of sticking out of the side here, and he's just going to saunter up, taking his time, and he walks up and he's like, just so you're aware, this is really going to suck for you. And hit him with the hammer. That's the 23 to hit, or 19 damage.
Okay, well, they're dead. I got up to fill a cup of coffee, but they are dead. I was just about to say, I'll let you guess if a 19 hits them or not.
Yeah. So yeah, like this isn't really even a challenge anymore with these guys. And
I
then
forgot to. I wrote down loot for the last combat, and you guys never looted them. I'm still gonna give you that loot.
I
Okay,
don't know.
Balrin.
Balrin kicked a bunch of
Some-
scimitars.
Swords of the card.
Those
I
are
mean-
diamond encrusted scimitars worth
No, they're
15,000
fucking
gold.
swords, guys. Calm yourselves. Calm yourselves.
yeah. So
Yeah, actually, you
Balrin's
know what?
gonna
Just the
kinda,
two that he kicked were valuable. The rest were not.
yeah. All right, Balrin's got enough movement left to just kind of duck in here. Oh, somebody else in here.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
Drow, as Balrin steps in, the Drow is trying to turn the corner, and part of his armor got caught on the rock, and it makes a
Oh.
very loud noise. Balrin notices him because he only rolled like a freaking 7 on his stealth check, a 6. So even Balrin's passive
Oh.
perception noticed this guy.
Rookie
Oh.
move.
All right. Well, it just turns out I have an attack left, so go ahead and ooh, that was a nat 1. Balrin got a little cocky.
Okay,
At
well,
least
luckily for
Ursa's not here
Balrin,
to
he's
see
not
it.
within melee range and can't take advantage of his opportunity attack.
Yeah. And I'm just trapped, or got this drow trapped in a corridor with me. This will be cool.
Yeah,
That's
Flynn,
the
Alright.
your
end of my
turn.
turn.
Ethlin is going to move out. Move further in. Oh, I found friends. Okay. I want to, it won't let me, Nick, but I wanted to get in between those two drow. I'll go in and strike the,
Okay, there
we
you
go.
go.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to strike the one on the right first with my force staff. Going to go ahead and roll it. That's 11. Okay, that's a 23 to hit.
It's a hit. I'm so sorry, I'm eating cookies.
That's all right. I wish I had a cookie. All right. 1d8 plus 7. Ooh, nice roll. 15 bludgeon.
The one that was to the more right side?
Yes.
Okay. That is a kill for Ethlin.
Nice. Okay, I was gonna use a stunning strike on that, but no need. Okay. Next I'm gonna strike the one to my left with the staff of striking.
Oh, fucking A. That one had a held action. Sorry, I gotta take this attack against you real quick.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, this one might hit. 22 for 3 slashing damage. Okay, go
That's
for
a
it.
hit. Okay, 3 damage. Okay, 19 to hit.
And yeah, that's a hit. Retribution.
Sweet, sweet retribution. Best kind. Okay, and damage. 8 bludgeon.
Okay. Yeah, his nose begins bleeding immediately at the hit to the face.
Okay. Unarmed strike. 16 to hit.
Indeed, another hit.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna go ahead with need to roll damage first. And 5 unarmed or bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and that's another drow down.
Nice. Okay, that's it for. Well, let me see if I have any more movement. I didn't move that much. I'm gonna move up to the next one, and that's where I'll end my turn.
Give me a second here. Just want to read. Something. Okay. Nadri's turn. Sorry, I had to think about what I wanted to do, but I finally settled on something.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to move here. Oh, there's a wall. There. Still can't really see anything. How much more movement do I got?
It might be blocking you on the wall because of, you're now large size.
Oh,
But I think you'd be able to move through. I don't think that would really be a true issue. Like if you looked at it like this, like you're telling me this tiger could not fit in this spot right here.
right
I think they
there.
could.
That's my
You know what I'm saying?
movement. Exactly.
So yeah, I think that's fair enough. I'll throw your token there as well. That way you can have full vision.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna dash.
Okay,
Yes.
here I'm gonna
Yeah.
don't grab it. I'm gonna pull you through. Do you want to
Yep.
go? Can you just ping where you want to be?
Wherever the closest one is.
That would be this drow here, or you can see that there's one right here as well.
Okay, I'll go to the one on the right.
North or south?
The south one. Sorry.
Okay. So as you pass by what looks to be a rock here, something is going to happen. Let me make this attack roll with advantage. Okay, does a 16 hit you in tiger form?
Yes.
Okay. A dark mantle, as you walk by, attaches itself to your head,
Whoa.
and you are now blinded. And you take 5 bludgeoning damage as it begins crushing your skull.
Ouch.
And just to give everybody a heads up, it says in their stat description that they are indistinguishable from a rock as long as they do not move. Be careful out there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, as
Was
long
that
as
the
it's
end of
not a
Nadri's
roper.
turn?
Now that I'm blinded, I
Wait,
can't.
oh no, Edward's gonna die.
I'm sorry. I heard you say you dash, and I just kind of got a little bit ahead of myself with that. Was there
Well,
anything else you needed to do?
well, now that I'm blinded, I can't do my Halo of Spores, so.
Okay.
That's it.
Beyonce's Halo plays while you do the Halo spores.
See you, Halo.
Okay,
So is it
that
safe to say that
creature-
he no longer has the eye of the tiger?
Okay, I think, yeah, you just won the combat with that session, or with that joke.
Right,
End
y'all, good
combat,
night.
you
I'll
guys
see
won.
y'all.
It's over.
See y'all
It's
next
over.
week.
You guys won. You guys won it.
Diablo
In fact,
level
you
up.
won,
Everything
you won the whole
dies around him.
campaign. Yeah. No, that was such an obvious joke, and thank you, Max, for making it, because I was not paying attention at all. I would
You
have
can tell
missed
he's a
that.
dad.
Hey, much dad love, alright? Much dad love. Yeah, top of round 3, and it is Earden's turn.
Because I think Balrin's probably got a handle on what he's doing, but I still want to stay. Okay. So that was 25. Okay, 30 feet.
That spot, it seems like a lot of people are kind of having trouble with. Oh, okay, you're not quite there yet. Never mind. You are running into a wall on purpose.
Okay. Oh. And then I think that's and I can't see anyone unfriendly. Hold an action.
Not true. You can see
to-
this enemy that is clutching Nadri's head.
Oh, okay. Because I thought that was his token underneath, from what I can see. Okay.
Oh, it's
so
his token
then...
underneath, all right. You can see the entire body of the tiger, but then like, and the tiger's a large-sized creature, so its head probably isn't completely covered, but like definitely its eyes and stuff are covered by this squid-like looking creature. It's hideous.
Can I hit it without hitting Nedry?
Yes.
Don't worry about it. I'm an animal for extra hit points.
Would you say that he's grappling him?
Give me one moment.
The reason I'm
here.
asking, the reason I'm asking is I'm going to try to make him do a dexterity saving throw, and if he's grappling, then he would at least have
No,
disadvantage.
he's not grappled.
Okay. Still gonna do
It's
Sacred
attached to
Flame.
him. It's not grappling him.
Oh, okay.
Sacred
Sacred
Flame.
Flame. So DC is, I think it was 16. Let me double check. Yes, 16.
Okay, so it's still a fail.
Yay. And that is D8 radiant damage. 8 radiant damage. Yay.
Excellent roll.
Oh no, I'm sorry. At 5th level, that's 2d8. So it's 8 plus 5 is 13. Yay. And that will be my
Is that
turn.
a cantrip?
Yeah.
You guys are 11th level now. Roll another d8.
Oh shit! Yay!
As soon as you said 5th level, I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? 5th level? I mean, they're way fucking
Sorry.
higher than that.
That's another 8. Hell
So
yeah.
what was the total on that? Was it 21?
I think so, yes.
It was 16 plus 5, if I remember the middle one
Yeah,
correctly.
so 21. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as the
I feel
radiant
even
damage
better
touches
about
this
that.
creature's skin, it burns and hisses. Ouch! Anything else for Earden?
She's good.
Nadri, the stench coming off this thing as it burns is unimaginably horrible.
Yeah.
Hey,
Does it give me a
there's
buzz, though?
Earden. Oh yeah, kind of. The oxygen deprivation is definitely doing something for your brain. Okay, a drow pops out from behind the corner. Takes a wide shot at Earden. Obviously, it misses. This Drow is cool where they're at. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. And let's do this. Fucking A. Well, it still beats Balrin's passive perception, but jeez. Bunch of fucking losers. Alright. Pop out, do the old shoot at Earden with disadvantage. And we're gonna do the old miss. And we're gonna go right back where we came from. Yeah, there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do here. And get rid of that status effect. Do we dash? No, let's hold an action instead. Okay, Nadri, there is a Drow very close to you, and thank goodness you're no longer in daylight. And you're blinded, so it's going to make its attack with advantage. Need a hit for 5 slashing damage.
4 left.
Yeah, this Drow feels pretty good about the spot that it's in right now. Let's see, this Drow is going to come up, and it's going to do the same damn thing. Alright, so an attack at Tiger Nadri for 16 to hit for 3 damage if it hits.
It does, so 21.
Let's remove that combatant. Let's remove that combatant. Okay, and this Drow is where? Right here. Let's pop out and shoot at Earden with disadvantage. Didn't roll the disadvantage, so I'm gonna just roll it one more time real fast here. Oh! Well, now. Luckily, nobody's in melee range to make him pay for that. Alright, Hey, that's the guy that's by Balrin. Alright, he frees himself from the wall that he was stuck on. Excuse me, sorry about that cough. You know what? Rather than actually engage with Balrin like that, he's gonna shoot his hand crossbow, and he doesn't have to do it with disadvantage because Balrin's not in the sunlight. Alright, so if a 21 hits Balrin, he can take 6 damage. The Drow's gonna turn the corner, and you hear him going, "Run, run, run!" Alright, back to the room. Oh, Ethlin. Okay, so the sunlight is peering into here, causing him disadvantage on his attack. As he squints through the bright light. Oh, to try to hit Ethlin.
Oh, that was
Man, well,
glad that worked out. What a
you may
split.
make it. Right. You may make an opportunity attack because of how poorly he exposed himself for trying to make that attack.
Okay. 28, definitely a hit. And nice. 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so he lunges forward, and Eflin's easily able to sidestep, and in doing so, he leaves himself too exposed. Eflin just raises his knee right into the Drow's chest and hears a sickening crack of his ribs as the Drow goes down. Hold on, let me remove that guy from the turn order. Okay. Boy, oh boy. Okay. So the creature lets go of Nadri and flies away, but as it does, it casts its aura of darkness. Now, there is definitely sunlight peering into here that breaks through some of the darkness, but there's also some areas where the sunlight doesn't quite fully penetrate, so it's kind of quasi-hidden. Basically, it's in a line from here to here somewhere. That's the only spot where the sunlight is not fully immersing this area.
Says if
Right,
any
cross
of the
attack.
spell's area overlaps, then area of darkness, the spell created the darkness is dispelled.
Well, then we're just going to say that it doesn't work. The creature still tries to do it, though, because that's its natural defense. And it flies up to this corner over here. Where am I in the turn? Okay. We're good there. We're good there. We're good here. We're good here. We're good here. Balrin, it's your turn.
Don't make me chase you.
Okay, hold on one second real quick. So this drow, you don't recognize it as you cross around the corner. Is the one that got the 12 stealth check. So he's gonna, with his held action, fire a hand crossbow at advantage at Balrin and missed. Okay, so now back to you.
I'll get right up here,
Yeah, nice and cozy.
and we will. Uh, 25 to hit for
Oh yeah.
18 damage.
Okay, drop him.
All right. And I don't think I had enough movement to get to the other guy, so I'll throw my hammer on this one. 26 to hit for
A hit.
16 damage.
Oh, man, just as he thought he was getting to the corner to turn the corner, Balrin shuts that idea down.
Right. And yeah, he'll just kind of hang out in this little alcove until it's his turn again.
All
Hey,
right.
Ethlin.
I'm going to go after that Dark Mantle first. Because I don't like critters around here. I've had bad experiences. All right, Staff of Striking. Ooh, 15 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, right on.
It's only got 1 hit point.
Okay. Okay, that'll
You
definitely
kind of
kill
like
then.
bat at the corner like you're hitting a spider out of the corner with a broom
Okay.
and just knock it to the ground.
Gotcha. All right, well, 15 damage, so that thing's gone. Move on to the next Drow. Next Staff of Striking attack.
Okay.
18 to hit.
It's a hit.
And that'll be 12 bludgeoning.
Another
Alright.
kill for Ethlin,
Nice.
who
And
took the DM's comments about Balrin having a lot of kills left quite personally.
moving on, I'm going to go ahead and do a unarmed attack on the next Drow.
All right, roll it up.
Ugh, 12 to hit.
That isn't. Sorry, that is a miss.
All right, I'm
Get
going
my
to spend
words
a
out.
key point to get one more whack at the pinata.
All right.
Oh, not much better, but 15 to hit.
Actually, 15 does hit.
All right. And 7 bludgeoning damage.
7.
And I'll go
Okay.
and use open hand technique. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a make him fall prone. DC check, dexterity 16.
Okay, this isn't their worst save. Huzzah! Make it and break it. Try to knock him to the ground and he's able to maintain his balance.
All right. He lives yet another turn. That's it for Ethlin.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to maul him.
Wait, hold on 1 second. There's a turn right before yours.
Oh.
God damn it, none of these abilities work though. It's daylight. It's complicating things. Alright, Alyssa, I'm gonna try to impotently attack you.
Nope.
Yep, total miss. A crossbow fires from behind you and a bolt sticks into the wall and you see this assassin curse as they begin to reload their crossbow. Okay, now it is your turn, Frankie. Go for it.
It's 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Max damage 13.
Oh, all right. And as you tear into the drow, it begins bleeding out and dying before you even let go of the bite.
Okay, so then. Oh, can I squeeze back out there to get right here?
Yeah. So, oh, wait, I'm on the wrong thing here. Okay. Oh boy, it's giving me a problem now. You're not supposed to give the DM a problem. BTT. And let me throw you. There you are.
Okay, so that was 30 feet, so I got 10 more. This doesn't burn like acid like the last time, does it?
Nope. This
Okay.
just seems to be regular old water.
Bonus action, symbiotic entity. This first drow that's closest to me needs to make a con save 16.
Unsave 16. Fail incoming. Called it. Okay, yeah, that's a failure.
So 1d8, I believe. Gotta find it again. I keep losing it. I have so much stuff on this character sheet now.
I do believe it was a D8 from the last time you did it, but
2 necrotic.
2 necrotic. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm happy with this. All right, back to the top of the order, round 4. Here
I'm gonna Sacred Flame the guy that just tried to take a shot at me. That's a 17 to hit.
Sacred Flame actually requires them to make a dexterity saving roll, I thought.
That's right. Sorry, yep, I was doing a different one. Okay, yeah, Sacred Flame, yes.
16.
And it's a D16. So it's
So he
9.
passed.
Ooh, that was a cantrip. So I'm going to do. Do I have a spell slot left there? I have one spell slot left there. Yes, I'm gonna bonus action Spiritual Weapon, and put it like right in front of him, and then I'm going to take a hit. That is use my bottom. Yeah, so 19 to hit.
It's a hit.
28. 12 force damage.
12. Okay.
And then that's my turn.
All right. Okay, well, here is the tiger. So let's go ahead and we'll make an attack at disadvantage since the tiger is in bright light. Okay, so that's an 11 to hit. Doubting anything that low is going to hit. And he's going to run into the cave. The drow right next to him, coincidentally, has the next turn. Is going to pretty much repeat the last action. That misses. And they can't get quite as far. Oh, you know what? I forgot this drow had a held action, but whatever. Gives a fuck. They're going to take their action now. Another shot at Nadri with disadvantage. And yeah, these drow, man, they are just not having a chance to hit you. And they're trying to retreat because they know that this beast looks big and it looks quick. What will likely be the final of this cluster, and it misses terribly. And they're all trying to get into the narrower areas. That guy's chilling. Alrin.
All right. Well, Balrin's just gonna kind of keep exploring this little cavern here. Let's see. There's about 12 feet of movement.
Alright, cool. So as Balrin gets to that spot, he comes
Bullseye.
face to face with a spider that tries to bite him.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, Balrin. 25 to hit.
That does it.
9 piercing damage, and then I'm gonna need Balrin to make a DC 14 con saving roll.
All right. And if it's against poison, don't I? Yeah, I get a advantage because it's against poison, right?
It is against poison.
As a dwarf.
Yes, you are resistant
All right.
to poison.
So first roll's a 21, so I'm gonna say 23.
Cool. So you take half of the poison damage, which was 34, so you'll take 9 piercing, 17 poison, and you're not paralyzed. Great news.
Well, that's helpful.
Continue your
Yeah,
turn.
especially since I'm all the way down this corridor and take everybody else.
I'm,
6
I'm
turns
not
to
gonna
get
lie,
me.
there was a part of me that was really kind of hoping that would happen just to put a little bit of pressure on the rest of the party, but
All right.
hey,
Well,
that dwarf resilience really just came in handy right now.
Darn it,
Alright.
dwarf resilience.
all right. So I don't see any
Why
reason to mess
dwarves are
around
better
with
than
this guy.
elves, everybody.
Yeah. All right.
They
So
both.
we're going.
Elves are wimps.
All right. That is a 27 to hit.
It's definitely a hit. Also, Mike, I look more like a dwarf, so I gotta stick up for dwarves.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That's 22 damage, but I'm not going to mess around with this thing. I'm going to put some smite on it. So that's...
Okay. So I'm going to take the
And-
22 right off the top, and then go ahead and give me that
Smite
smite
sauce on
damage
it.
when you... Yeah, whenever you got that
Okay.
all configured.
We'll do that. We'll do a 3rd level smite, just in case. See how this goes. That's an extra
Oh.
20 radiance, so 42 damage altogether.
An extra
Jeez.
20. I already took the other off the top. Okay,
Okay.
and just mechanically, the creature's not even bloodied yet.
Oh, dear.
All right, well, let's go back at it. All right, 25 to hit.
You know it.
Yeah, that sucks for 13, but we're gonna do the same thing with the smite.
Okay, I'm going to take the 13 off the top here.
And another 19 radiant damage.
Okay, and now Balrin is starting to see a couple cracks in its hard armor shell, and some thickly yellow-green is oozing out of it.
All right.
Is it for
Yeah,
Balrin?
that is it. Let me actually give it a second. Yeah, that's it.
Ethlyn.
All right. I'm going to leave this little chamber of death. Move out to here and look for baddies.
Ethlyn's favorite activity, looking for baddies.
Here we go. I'm going to go and use a key point and my bonus action to Step of the Wind to do a bonus action dash and move up to all those yokels over there. Oh, I found more friends. I'm going to hit the one to the northeast of me with my force staff. 21 to hit.
21 is going to hit.
And 9 bludgeoning damage.
And I'm sorry, was this the one to the northeast?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'll spend a key point to
Bloodied.
bloodied. Right. I'll spend a key
Yeah.
point to stunning strike him. Con save DC 16.
Okay. Let's see. Fail.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna hit the guy to the northwest of me with my next staff attack.
Okay.
23 to hit. And 11 damage. Bludgeoning.
Bloodied.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try to stun him as well. Spend another key point. Same check. DC 16 con save.
Incoming. Pass.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit that guy with a unarmed strike. Ugh. Roll low. That's a 10. That's going to be a miss, huh?
You know it.
Okay. That's the end of
Too
Ethel's
low.
turn.
All right. Let's see now. This Drow. I mean, hell. Let's just close the distance here. What are we talking? 10 feet? 10 feet closer to death?
And spiritual weapon was
Alright.
in there somewhere.
I don't know if spiritual weapon is allowed to do opportunity attacks. I'm just gonna say for right now, no, and we'll come back to it. They missed with
Yeah,
their
it's
attack
not.
on Earden. Nadri.
All right. First, I'm going move. That's. And I
These
guess.
templates in the middle, does anybody need these?
Are they?
Oh, I think I was doing I was trying to switch from Balrin's character to my character, and I'm
You're good.
not sure if I put them there.
It's fine. I do stuff like that all the time. I just don't want to be like a dick if somebody's trying to measure something. But if not, I am just going to delete them, which I just did.
Okay.
Alright, so anything after this is a dash.
Correct. I guess he's in breath weapon range.
Nice.
It's
Alright,
a DC
let's do this.
16 dex.
Let's try it out. Fail.
Okay, actions.
Oh, actually, too, this guy's stunned, so he should have been an automatic fail. I shouldn't have even
Okay.
rolled it.
Okay, it only rolled 1d10. I'm not sure why. I should have rolled 3. Let me roll the other 2.
Hey, that 5 is enough to kill him.
Okay.
Well, he did.
And that's my turn.
Okay, the spider, Balrin, it's gonna try to attack you again.
Spider Ballman. Spider Ballman.
This time it gets to attack twice. Miss. Second attack incoming. Maybe not. I'm gonna try again here. Here we go, it's coming. Ooh, well, Balrin. It rolled a natural 1. You know what this means. You can make an opportunity
I-
attack if you've got one.
Absolutely. I do still have a reaction, so 25 to hit.
Oh yes.
16, but I'm throwing a smite on this too because I'm kind of tired of messing around with this guy. So that was 16 plus.
Okay, so we got the 16 already gone.
Another 15.
And another 15. Wow. So they're still bloodied, but they're still in the fight.
Alright.
Alright, and that air bite attacks. Erden.
Alright, so spiritual weapon is going to attack the drow that's kind of standing on it now.
Hey, you can make the attack
That-
with advantage since you're kind of flanking with it.
It's a 21 to hit.
Hit.
It's 12. It's 12 force damage. And
Whoops.
then
Wrong token. Okay, and this assassin is now bloodied.
cool. Since it's right next to me, I'm going to cast Ward of Radiance. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
So that fails.
And that would be 10 radiant damage.
Still bloodied, but still hanging in.
Okay. And then I can't really move without engaging or encouraging a opportunity attack. So I'm just actually yeah, no, I'm gonna stay right there.
All right. Ethlyn, hand crossbow attack, and you're out of the sunlight, so I can finally stop rolling with disadvantage.
Forget. Please hit me. Please hit me. Please hit me.
16. I don't think it does.
Ah. I can't deflect what does not hit. Darn it.
And they're gonna slip further into the alcove. Drow that you did not stun is going to try to hit you with the short sword. Hey, this might be a hit. 21.
That's a hit.
4 damage.
Okay.
Is going to step back. Opportunity attack if you'd like to take it.
Absolutely. That was striking. 25, definitely a hit.
Okay. So they're dead.
Yeah. You're done, Ski.
As they backtrack, they fall to the ground. This Drow is. Ooh, you know what? Let's roll this hand crossbow at Ethlin first. Yep, had a feeling. So that's a
Please.
miss. They are going to not engage Ethlin, sidestep his melee range, and get as far the fuck as they can in there. Okay, this son of a bitch. Wow. There's Ethlin. Shoot a hand crossbow at Ethlin. Miss. And move back. Okay, Balrin. Hey, really quick before you take your turn.
Yep.
You guys got about like 20 more minutes or so in you, maybe 30 minutes at a max.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah, I
I'm
can
kind
make
of falling asleep over here.
Yeah, I gotta get up early in the morning, so shorter is better for me.
Okay. Then let's pause it, and we'll finish this
Cool.
combat the next session.
Cool.
Just everybody remember, it's my turn to smash the shit out of
Yep,
this spider.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's actually gonna hold the combat turn and everything.
Nice.
All right. So we'll pause it there, and then we will move into the Star's Wishes phase. Let's go ahead and start with we'll start with you, Mike.
Really like the maps. Once again, really good maps. I like how they play to different techniques, different tactics, so that was cool. No real wishes. Just hope for a chance to do some good role playing for next session. I know I've been away from the role playing, and I know you guys had some really rich role playing with the whole wedding and everything else, but I missed out.
All right. Let's go on to Frankie, Star's Wishes.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo the maps that you've been pulling out have been really good for Underdark maps. The roleplay at the beginning with Balrin I really enjoyed. Combat was good. My wish is that I'll never follow Ethlin into combat again because everything's dead before I can even get a turn. So that's why I was falling asleep. It's like everything's
Sucks,
dead.
doesn't it?
No, at least you get
Hey,
hits
you've got
in.
armor now. You can go charge into the breach.
Well, she's talking about her Wednesday game. We have a character who steals her kills all the time, but at least you get to hit them before the kills are stolen.
Yeah, you do get
Some
to
of 'em.
soften them quite a bit.
Yeah. I do more
It's funny
damage than
too.
Kieran.
It's funny too, because like the amount of damage you do, it's like a ton. But you know, even if it gets them to halfway, then Frandl just does so much freaking damage that it's
Yeah.
like, oh man, here he comes.
Exactly.
You got
So,
anything
yeah.
else, Frankie?
Nope,
Sorry, I didn't mean to
that's
butt
it.
in on you.
No, it's fine. That's all I had.
All right, Max, what have you got for us?
Well, stars. I think we're all starting to get a little bit better with Forge, which is nice. Frankie turned into a giant toad was just cool. I'm not sure what the giant toad brings, if it's more hit points or something, but that was cool. And then do the breath weapon out of it was awesome. I agree with the maps, especially the second map where we're actually like crawling back into caverns, and I am totally separated from the rest of the party, and I could have been paralyzed. So that was a lot of fun. And then for Frankie, the little role play session we had at the beginning there, that was awesome. Pretty short, but also like pretty impactful. Wishes. Right, been a long week. I wish we all weren't so tired. I need to remember that I'm a paladin and I get an aura of protection as well as does everybody else, because there was a couple where Alyssa should have gotten an extra little bonus to her saving roll. I think we made it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But and then true story, I almost killed Ethlyn in the first combat. Because I did not, when I charged through the darkness, I thought that was somebody, I thought that was a bad guy. And when I use the charger feat, after I attack and roll damage, I get a choice of either adding 5 to the damage or pushing them 10 feet. And it's not even contested. It's just an automatic. I get to push them 10 feet.
Gosh.
And there was a pit 5 feet behind Ethlyn. So if I would have actually completed that, hit that attack, I would have pushed him into the pit. So I'm glad you actually said when I came out of the darkness, don't hit me, because I legit thought it was a bad guy and was going to push you into the pit. So yeah,
Holy
that's all I got.
crap.
Fratricide.
All right. Alyssa.
Actually, piggyback on Max's statement. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with the dark vision and stuff like that, because even casting daylight and it like spreading light and everything like that, but it doesn't help me see the whole field of view. And it just, I'm such a planner. Like, I'm like, okay, first step, second step. And yeah, it never really like works out that way, but that's how I think. And so this really makes me like have to sit there and be like, okay, I can't see shit. And so like I like, all right, I'll just walk forward like I would. And it's more realistic, I guess, if that's the way you were fighting and that's what you could see. So I like that aspect of it. But sweet Jesus, as a player, it's frustrating. Stars, I liked the fire breathing toad. That was like epic. And then not being as squishy anymore with that armor and taking a feat in, or not taking a feat, but taking a level in fighter so I could get shield. What do you call that? Proficiency. Has helped a lot. And actually did some damage this fight instead of just hasting and hiding, so I felt a little more effective and not as squishy. Wishes just that all of our dice and modifiers would work for the next one and that we can all be together. That's it for me.
I think any stars I was going to point out has pretty much been covered by you guys. I agree with almost every, every single sentiment that you guys made, and I don't think I have anything else to add to it. Wishes, yeah, it's kind of like you guys, like I just to have a full party next time, and I mean, even if not, that's okay too. I'm just glad to hear that you guys are enjoying the dynamic maps a little bit more. I am really trying to find ones that are a little bit different from one another and really try to just change it up, challenge you guys a bit and stuff like that. I was glad to have a decent portion of the map that sunlight did not affect for once. That was very nice. But yeah, I really don't have anything else to add for Stars and Wishes. I think you guys pretty much covered it all, and I agree. So with that, Frankie, I'll hand it over to you to close out the stream. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Absolutely. So thank you guys, everybody who came out and participated in the chat. And we will see you tomorrow night for Saturday's table. Have a good night.
Night, guys.